Okay, so I didn't go to a car boot today, as promised. Unfortunately, there were none around, and it's also been raining. So I'm listing again today, but rather than take you through all that and show you loads of clothes again, I'm going to show you how I use templates, which might be hopefully useful to some people. Um, just a quick look on the shop. It's all beginning to tail off a little bit, so that is why I'm listing like anything. I kind of thought it would. I kind of expected it second half of December as people have already got all their stuff sorted for Christmas. It happened last year. I had a very good November, and then it dribbled out to practically nothing. But keep on listing and keep on going. But templates. So there are basically two areas of templates I want to show you. Firstly is the item description template, which is one that I use. I only use one template, and it's a very simple template. So let's get into a listing. I'll just type any old thing in. Oh, let's do it properly. So let's say, oh, what should we sell? A Polaroid camera. Okay, get started. Okay, I normally would do a sell similar, but it brings all this product stuff up. I hardly ever start a listing this way. I would normally always do a sell similar, but I didn't want to bring up anyone else's listing. So just to quickly show you item description templates. So forget about all of this, get down to the item description. So to fill this in from totally blank canvas, sometimes a little bit like, how do I want it laid out? You can set up a template in here. So if you go to advanced, okay, and it brings up some additional options, and it gives you the option to insert a custom template. So I have, if you want to create a template, you go into create a template. I've created one already called general listing. It's the only one I have. It's very, very simple. I'll show you what it is. That is it. Not a huge amount. And all I will do on this is go up to my title, which will normally be quite long because I'll try and fill out as much title detail as I can. I will copy that and then paste it, not press copy again. So copy that and then paste, and I will copy the condition description, which 9 times out of 10 is excellent condition. I'll copy that and paste that in, and that would be it. I normally feel that's all I need to do. Obviously, if there's more on the condition description, that all gets put in. But for 99% of my listings, that is it. Keep it nice and simple. A little note about checking the photos. You could on there, if you want, do a note about dispatch or postage policies or whatever, but I tend to not, because they are all detailed elsewhere in the listing under your postage and dispatch times. So that is item description templates. And the reason I keep it very generic is because obviously I could be listing absolutely anything. Now the other thing is the whole listing template. So let me come out of this, just cancel this. So we're back into my eBay, hopefully. We're not in my eBay, but we'll be in a minute. So if I go to create a listing in my eBay, I have that option again of tell us what you're listing, or I can choose listing templates that I've set up. So I'm going to choose one of these. So let's choose the first one. And the thing with the listing template is it's already filled in a lot of the information. So you have to know your title. Normally what I would do is I'd be researching a item clothing. I'd get something similar. I'd copy the title and I'd paste it in, but because I haven't got that here, let's say I've got a Nike hooded grey top, size 10. And again, I'd normally fill out a lot more than that. And what you notice is that a lot of the information is already filled in the listing. I have created this because I know that everything in my boys tops will be in this category. It will normally be used. I'll change it if it isn't. The shop category, I should have filled in the shop category, so I'll go and edit that in a minute. The brand can vary. Normally modified items is no. All of this stuff can vary, but the main thing that stays the same is the measurements I take off the item. So for every top I'll do an armpit to armpit, front neck to hem, back neck to hem, underarm seam to cuff because it's a long sleeve, and top of sleeve from neck to cuff or shoulder seam to cuff. So that's, I don't have to think about that, that's already there. The buy it now price obviously will vary, but offers is set on everything, and the payment and the postage and the returns policy is set the same on everything. All of my stuff does get promoted, but of course the campaign, I constantly have new campaigns, so I can't put that in yet. So that is an example of one of my templates, the boys top. Now I'm just going to go into manage templates. I'll just edit that one because there was a piece of information missing in there. So if we go into edit, these are all my templates that I've set up. I'm going to quickly take you through all of these. They're very similar, so I'll probably just quite quickly go down to the item description. So boys top, that should be kids clothing new in my shop categories. Now every time I choose that, that'll be there, saving me some time. Okay, so just quickly going to go through my my templates, my listing templates. So ladies dress. Okay, obviously the title varies, but the shop category is always going to be ladies clothing for me. You may have a category ladies clothing dresses, or you know, whatever. Who knows, depends on your shop. Condition is 99% of the time is used. If I'm using this template, of course I can overwrite that. Brand varies, style varies, colour varies, department, fill that in. These are these new eBay item specifics. For a ladies, what are we on? Ladies dress, it'll always be women, but all of this other stuff can vary. And this is the main bit, the measurements. So waist measurement, length measurement, and you know what it's made out of. Just all template already there. Offers is on, and the payment and the returns policy. The postage policy isn't there. It should be there. It should be that. So I'm glad I'm doing this. So we'll just save that. What a good job I am going through this today. Okay, ladies jumper. So again, shop category set as default. Department is women. The measurements is a jumper, armpit to armpit, centre front neck to hem, centre back neck to hem. I possibly could edit this to put in armpit to cuff, and I think I will. I might as well. Armpit to cuff, and cuff, and shoulder seam to cuff. And again, yeah, that's all okay. Save that one. I wonder if I'll find something wrong on every single one. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Okay, so that was ladies jumper. Ladies long sleeve top. So that all looks good. Department women. And oh, there we go. Measurements: armpit to armpit, armpit to cuff, shoulder seam to cuff, centre front next to hem, centre back next to hem. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I've got one right. Ladies skirt, it'd be less measurements on this one. Probably just the waist and the length. Okay. Custom label I normally put in the date it's listed. department women. So a lot of the stuff does very. Oh, this is quite interesting. On this one, I've just put a little note here to put maybe a bit more explanation on the item of clothing, where the zip is, whether it's got any pockets because it's a skirt. And like I say, if you know, um, when you're doing sort of jumpers and it's sort of standard stuff, you only need the measurements. But if you do get something like a jumper with a weird zip or something, obviously just put it in. But that's just a little reminder for me. And again, I put measurements in inches, just because I think it's a standard sort of thing you would see is measurements on clothing is done in inches. Okay, that's that one. That was skirt. I'll just quickly do these. I'll take you down to the item description. I don't want to bore you to death. So this is a top. Armpit to armpit, centre front neck to hem, centre back neck to hem, and the washing details. Ladies' trousers. This is the first trousers I've done. So again, all of that normal stuff filled in, but the measurements, pocket description, zip description I put in. The waist, the inside leg, and the top of waistband to trouser hem, and the garment care details. And a lot of this stuff, short sleeve top will be, based on one of these, but probably no sleeve measurements. Men's jumper will be exactly the same as ladies' jumper, but it will be a different category. So whereas the ladies' template not only had a different eBay category, it would be, in women's jumpers and tops. The shop category is different, but all of this stuff will be the same. And similarly with men's shirts, be similar to like long sleeve top and men's trousers. So that is templates. I do use them on clothes. Like I say, generally I'll do my research, get a kind of title I'm happy with, copy that title, and then start on the template. And I definitely use that item description template just as a kind of like create listing, bring in that very basic bit of information, and just copy the title and the item condition description over it. Perhaps I could use them more. Perhaps I should use them more, but I'm really happy sort of like doing what I do. If you use templates, please let me know, or if you've got any other time-saving tips and tricks, let me know, and I'd love to investigate them, save me some time, and hopefully let everybody know about them. But for now, take care. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you soon.